Alright, sorry about that, everybody. It's DGW. Now, last time we did this food war scenario, well, Burger King, he sort of cheesed his way out of things. By cheesed it, I mean, of course, he added lots of cheese to his, you know, Whopper Deluxe, and just decided to build a space program and call it good. Free from harmful influence of modern medicine.
No more compulsory inoculations. No more dragging chips in our dental fillings. No more physician's oath keeping the cute doctors from dating you. Who cares about healthcare anyway?
I do, you stupid woman. If you just let me, if you just let me do my job, the Madam El Presidente will get to you, I promise. So trust your El Presidente. No, you probably should not. Let's have everyone vote. Let's have... yeah, democracy. Let's have workers' paradise. Let's have more educated immigrants. Let's also have... security surveillance, though, still. Let's also have... free market. Let's actually have a planned economy. I'm not ready for a free market yet. Let's also have subsidized media. We want to have freedom, but not too much freedom. Alright, let's also have our administrative information. This will be our home office for Wendys. That's right, we'll keep track of the burger sales. Everyone loves burgers, right? Now they'll hate it. The radar to inform everyone of the gloriousness of Wendys. A police blimp. Big sister's now watching you. Yes, I'm going to make these jokes because they're terrible and funny. Right. Welcome back, everyone, to more Tropico, a relaxing game where nothing absolutely goes wrong. A society where everyone loves you and there are no problems at all to getting your will enforced. Sorry, my throat's hurting a bit. Anyways, I'll be more exciting here for everyone.
I was an acne-covered menace back then. The head cheerleader once stole my junk boyfriend Raul, so I made her eat her own.
Now that we have a college and a spy academy, we'll be able to keep track of everything going on the island. We have education, good. Political message. Let's set up our first fast food business for Wendys. Remember, it was just propaganda that America invented the brand of Wendys first. Tropico invented it under the glorious leader of America Wendys. Yeah, that's right, I named her America Wendys. Let's have two of them right on next to each other. Let's start that off. Yes. Come, my children, work for Wendys. And when you're all sweating to death in the factory-run farms and taverns, just remember that you can always drop by for a Frosty on our menu. Ah, glorious Frosty. Actually, that does sound pretty good. I'm getting distracted, everyone. Here's a circus for everyone, because everyone loves clowns. They don't want to beat the crap out of them because they say we all float down here. Right. Dancing llamas. So I'll make this a wonderful place to live. Which, of course, I'm going to build a giant laser eventually. It's just, right now, I gotta convince everyone that democracy is the most important thing on this island. The people are what matter. Their lives! I, of course, care for them a lot. Like little children that must be occasionally disciplined with tanks and, missiles and, deep frying them in our fryers. I mean, the Wendys Corporation would like to remind everyone that no humans were harmed in the making of Wendys burgers or fries. Absolutely, there are no way to verify that the neighbor's cat is probably on the menu, right? I actually love Wendy's, but I'm going to be making these jokes, people. Come on, you should know me by now. And if you don't know me, well, you will, hopefully, after I do my slightly dangerous and crazy challenge. I will not mention what it is here. So I wanted to be a surprise. Right, okay. I need to have a hospitals for people. Everyone needs hospitals. Right, bearded ladies. Nothing creepy about those. Right, everyone? There's like a bunch of freaks on your island. Right, I apparently don't mind because Wendy's always looks like that creepy, immortal, pig-tailed haired girl. Ugh, I mean, she's decently attractive, I guess. I don't know, I'm divided. So I make.
Banks are the only...
Oh, yeah, have 2 banks. Sure, why not? We need to keep track of all the money. If I keep track of all the money, eventually I will steal for everyone, but not right now, actually. I'm going to convince everyone that that Tropico is the greatest nation on Earth. That there's no better place for you to live than on a tropical island somewhere in the middle of the Caribbean. That I designed the design of the island myself because I'm a great architect of geology. That makes no sense, sorry.
Indeed, old boy. Tropico is most certain.
Let's have $8,000. Right, okay. Let's also have a lighthouse. People need to know about Wendys and need to export a lot of it. Right, let's also have a military. We need to guard our assets from pirates trying to hijack our food supply. Gotta keep them in line, stay frosty, my friends. For now, it'll be set to, not far at will. You know, a nuclear submarine, sure. This is just for preventive measures for foreign enemies and totally not my own people. Right. Okay, the Wendys Corporation would like to reiterate that we love everyone here. Come, join our glorious island.
The treasury is overflowing, and I'm sure it's just a matter of time until El Presidente redistributes all the wealth among the general population.
Now, one complaint I would have for this version of the game is that even though my character is a female, I should say she is a female, the news will occasionally get things wrong and be like, he said, why, rum and tequila, of course. And I'd like to just point out that Wendys, the girl I made, is a woman. So that statement makes no sense, but it's Tropico, and nothing ever really makes sense here on the island. Right. Alright, so let's have some mines. I feel like we need to have other jobs other than just burgers. That was a mistake last time, McDonald's ones. If you were here for that, I had like 20 restaurants just in Main Street alone, and I think that broke the economy, to be honest. Speaking of oh, I can't just speak today. Sorry about that. I'm sure it's hilarious to some people. Right. Let's have cows. We need it for our burgers. Need the cheese to put on the burgers. We're also going to have pigs right next to it, because who doesn't like a bacon burger? If you don't, I'm just going to say it's probably a religious thing, would be my guess of why you don't like bacon. Would be my guess. That's usually the case. Oh, no one wants to work the second Wendy's restaurant. How dare they? She hasn't done anything wrong so far. So far being a keyword, because if anyone knows me by now, I'll find a way to screw up everyone's lives. Usually it's accidental, to be honest. So, foreigners, welcome to Tropico. You are now part of the Wendys, how should I phrase this? Voluntary work program, yes! Come to my wonderful island, where you'll be treated well. How can you break the money? The economy with unlimited money. It's funny that you ask that. Yeah, you've noticed I have infinite money, right? Isn't that I break the economy? It's more like the people are still able to beat me with unlimited money. I know, crazy thing. I tell my viewers it is possible to lose with unlimited money. Now, you wouldn't think that would be the case, but oh no, it is. Let me tell you how that works. Because when everyone's rich, well, that creates a unique situation where they protest more, and they're unhappy with their lives. And then you get the problem of you don't have enough men because they're all rebelling against you and they decide to burn down your palace. Or the disasters strike and then everyone blames you, or they all die of starvation and blame you. Because why would they blame themselves for having miserable lives? They wouldn't. You know, and it's so annoying sometimes. This game makes absolutely no sense, I'll tell you right now. Yeah, it is. You look like a new person here. Thank you very much. Yeah. People have asked me this. Well, DarthSidious, how can you lose with infinite money? That makes no sense. It does, because Tropico is a wacky game. Military coup. Yeah, that's one way you can lose with unlimited money. Another way is to lose the elections. Yeah, that's another way you can lose. Let's have some floating apartments for everyone. Yes, for the rich. The filthy rich will have floating apartments that are just absolutely beautiful that they will absolutely love and not ever rise against me with. They will, because everyone hates me eventually. Now, the new game I am planning on getting. So, and that will be June 25th, which is now pretty soon. A few weeks from now. Yeah. I have my copy pre-ordered and everything, so that will be showing up here. So if you love Tropico, just stick around, that'll show up here.
The government built for us are all that bad. Well, let's just say that when a friend of mine was peeling onions for dinner, she made her neighbors cry.
Keep complaining about the living situation. I'm fixing everything right now. You have to start from somewhere. These people are so ungrateful at times. I mean, I love the people in this game. I do. They all have unique, you know, personalities. They all have dreams. They all have, you know, they're like real people. And that's what, who doesn't like working underground and being in dark, cramped spaces to travel with? I'm sure that's not a problem at all. Right, I think I need to build up the military just a little bit, just to protect our burger assets, you know? It's just a form of economic warfare, you know? Just to discourage the competition a bit. No one's working the docks right now. That's unacceptable. That's going to change. Welcome, foreigners, to Tropico. Get to work. Here's administrator. There we go. You should be happy now. Let's also put our first church. I feel like we need one of those because everyone loves church in this game. Well, at least for a while they do. Let's have a cathedral. I sound so annoyed at times. It's just, if you want to check out my videos, you can, and just see how I'm able to lose so you don't make the mistakes I do. It tells me you should be tearing down their shacks. First of all, if I give you apartments, you're going to bloody well live in them and like it. Second of all, if everyone's rich on my island, why are you complaining in the first place? Real talk here. If I did any of this stuff in real life where I gave you a lot of money, would you honestly hate me? Come on.
A shout out to the Tropico police who just got a new home. Officer Mendez, you know you can strip search me anytime.
And then there's this woman who doesn't care.
I kept them as a little memento. But if you need them, I could take your hat instead.
Oh god, I wish I could kill that woman. She works at the bar and she's like the worst person ever. Lulu, I think her name is. And her bar's name is the Jolly Roger. But yeah, military coups are usually what get me. Disasters, I have none of them enabled right now. No. They are fun if you want to play a real game, I guess, and not what I'm doing, which is just messing around and making all terrible food jokes.
Despite the bank's benevolence and responsibility.
Foreign interference.
I just knew it. Those foreigners at Presidente. The nationalists
yeah, I just blamed all the foreigners because I have no embassies, so that worked. Yes. I mean, everything's fine here in Tropico. Where would all your money go? Obviously it's not going to El Presidente. I do love the music in this game. Though eventually when I gain more viewers, I will have to make sure it's disabled so that, or at least lowered so that I don't get some weird, copyright strikes for It's not my content. You know, I never claim these game music are mine. I always give credit to Calypso or whoever makes the game that I'm playing at the time. Right, there's a mine here that no one's working. I think I have an idea why. We need more Teamsters. More stuff needs to be moving on the island. Now, most people think, oh, it's boring watching you build things over and over again. And, you know what? That's the point of this game. It's building, be a terrible person. Ah, yes.
Summer time, fun time. How about going to the stadium? Remember, bring a bar of chocolate to throw at the cheerleaders. You don't know what fun is until you've seen a human pyramid explode when all the cheerleaders try to grab the chocolate at the same time.
Oh, okay, that would be funny to see. Okay, I'll give her props for that. That would be hilarious to see. Just throwing a bunch of chocolate at cheerleaders and then watching the formation collapse. That'd be hilarious, actually. I'll give her props for that. Our island is like the least fertile island, I've just noticed. Oh, that's what she said. Okay, here's some coffee. All the caffeine to encourage you to work the burgers, right? Bean processing, let's have that. Right, we need to have more common jobs for everyone. Did I already play the campaign and missions? I played a couple of them. I can't say I've actually beat them yet, but yeah, I have played them. They're alright. I'm actually just for the new game, I'm more excited about the campaigns than that because they look a bit more fun. I won't spoil too much unless you really want me to explain more about Tropico 6. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new game mechanics that make a bit more, well, sense. Like people not dying of starvation because they refuse to work on the farms or some crap. Manure like that. Yeah. If you ever played Tropico before, you will agree with me that the AI is not the smartest bunch. And that after a while, no matter what you do, they hate you. Let's have a dolphinarium, sure. We'll stick a bunch of dolphins in a place where tourists can go watch them in. Sounds environmentally friendly. Hey, I mean, it's better than leaving them in the ocean to die from our bad fishing policies or something. I mean, humans, they're great caretakers of the earth, the greatest ever. There's nothing we've absolutely ever done wrong in the history of the environment. Ever. Don't believe me? Ask my propaganda guys. They'll agree. I don't know, let's have an airport. Where do I want to stick this? Sure, right here's a good spot as any. Airport for everyone. I feel like I'm building a bit too fast. I mean, the population's slowly catching up. I need to build more homes for everyone. Let's also think about things like an asylum. Right. All the crazy people, welcome to Arkham. Your warden is the Joker. Alright, let's have a grocery store near downtown. I feel like people will start complaining about the food anytime and not being able to get it. Right, let's have a grocery store. People love those. Let's have a TV station. Will probably cause a power shortage. I'll just build more wind turbines. It's fine.
I understand a new TV station has been built. Why all the fuss, people? If you want pictures with your news that badly, just lay back, listen to me, and picture me drinking a glass of milk as some of it runs down my chin from my big, soft lips.
Okay, I tried to keep my channel friendly for kids, but I'm pretty sure that woman is the native's whore. Is the native whore. I'm pretty sure. I mean, a respectable woman with no morally questionable tactics. That's how the government would phrase that, right? What's hardest this match? Good question. Now you would think that it would be hard with infinite money. The hardest thing I have problems with after a while is everyone's starving to death and blaming me. That's the thing that makes me the most upset. Sure, we'll invite Saudi Arabia into our offshore office. I'm sure that won't cause any problems with our diplomacy. Speaking of diplomacy, I think it's time to have an embassy. I'm going to stick it right next to tank base. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, the hardest thing in this is everyone's slowly starving after a while and not being able to really... They hate me, you know? It's one of those things.
Rollicking love life has led to an unexpected...
I like a good scandal, sure, why not? Union leader, sure. This is... Ah, she's the heir of Wendys, right? You'll have a... You know what? I'll make you look like a hippie, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, seems fair, and have some sunglasses. Movie star, there we go. Right, okay, sorry. So usually the hardest thing in these matches is keeping everyone happy is usually the hardest things you have to do in Tropico. Now, you wouldn't think that'd be the case, but it is. Okay, let's have military drills.
Military drills start today. You know what that means, ladies.
Let's have a wealth tax. I'll make everyone unhappy with me, but unfortunately I need the... Well, I don't really need the money. Here's Social Security to compensate you for your losses, for me stealing your money. Let's also educate everyone better. Global Research Initiative, the help of research. Everyone has to pay for their health care. I don't see why not. It's my island, you know. Let's have no free lunch. You all have to pay for food. And people tell me, oh, you shouldn't charge them for their food. Hello, it's my island. And honestly, I figure, you know, it's a real country. So most countries, you have to pay for your food when you go to the grocery store, like normal countries. Sorry if I'm not answering your questions in a... quick way. Just let me know how I could answer that better. I try my best. I would say the most frustrating things that I've noticed in this game is that, you know, you build everything for people and then your own people don't want to work the job, so you have to hire a bunch of foreigners to work it. I'm just like, what is wrong with you people? I am literally building you homes. They're like, you should build common houses. Fine, I'll build a nice neighborhood right here, and then later on you'll be like, they're all living in shacks. No, why would you want to live in a shack? I'm making everyone rich. Come on. I'm a dictator, but I'm not an evil dictator. There is a difference. I could just be arresting people, and you know what? I should just have a prison around, but... Another thing that I've noticed in this game, if this answers your question further, is that they hate it when you arrest the crime lords and kill them, or imprison them. I'm just like, hello, there shouldn't be any crime lords on the island. Hello, why is that a bad thing? Think about it. If I'm taking out the mafia, why are you upset? But we are the mafia, so we're upset you're throwing our Uncle Don into prison. You know what? I could care less, you know? There should be bloody crime lords, sorry if I sound British all of a sudden, on my island. Seriously, real talk. Why would you be mad? Why would anybody be mad that I'm breaking down on organized crime? It makes no sense.
He takes from the rich and he gives to himself.
Right, there's a mistake again. Hello, did you notice? He gives to himself. My chick is a female. Are you stupid? Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to make this a fun match for you. I'm glad you're here. If you want to, you can subscribe. I'm not going to force people anymore. I don't expect that anymore for people, to be honest. I've set my name out there. I am going to be doing a unique challenge that I won't reveal further, that I hope will become a viral video. But yeah, I hope that answers some of your questions at least. I do try, and I have had a person comment, oh, it is kind of nice to see people still playing this game. Right, people don't really like playing Tropico 5 anymore, I've noticed. And, you know, in spite of the new game coming out, it's still a pretty fun game to play. You know, it may not be Call of Duty or Black Ops 4, but it's a fun game to play. You know, and I enjoy it. The music's very relaxing. You can be an awful dictator to people. I mean, a corporate executive, remember, because we are doing this as a food war, so Wendys is not a bad person. But yeah, I mean, so things you should watch out if you ever get any of the games. Yeah, I have all the difficulties easy. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you right now, those don't matter in the end. DarthSidious, how could that not matter? Having the easiest difficulties, it doesn't matter. People are bloody stupid and ungrateful. They'll rebel every hour here. In my last video, I barely won just because I put down the space program. I was having a revolution as I did. I set it up for victory by space program because I had a suspicion that, of course, my people, being the ungrateful people that they are, would, why is no one working the college? Everyone's rich. Get in there. Another thing that makes me mad. After a while, they won't work the schools or churches. Why not? Let's have a secret police, big brothers watching you. Like, let's have no pollution. Let's have everyone be vaccinated. Yes. International Summit. Now, normally you would have to trade goods to earn money and whatnot, and I have people, well, why don't you play the game fair? Well, I have done that. Let me tell you, it is hard fulfilling all these needs that they have, especially if you're low on money. I have beaten this game legit, in case you are wondering. I have done it. Okay, let's have gay marriage. Let's have marijuana on the island. Legalized substances. Let's have the Olympics. And people need less food to be fed. Yes.
Genetically modified crops a huge disappointment. Turns out we don't grow fish fins after we eat them. They don't cause brain damage and won't horribly and permanently change our indigenous flora. Just about every exciting bad rumor we have heard about them isn't true. You can do better, scientists. You can do better.
Yeah. I hope I am answering your questions. I'm actually glad someone is here who's new to my channel. I don't know if you are, to be honest, but if you are, I am glad someone is new here. Let's have America Wendys keep going. I'll show her off in a little bit. I have now drones on the island. I'm sure that'll be fine. I need more electricity, though. More electricity, as always, because there's never enough power on the island. You know what? Let's have a geothermal plant. I'm sure that'll be fine for the environment. I'm sure that'll be okay. Let's have it right next to the circus, too, because why not? Clowns are funny. Joker Venom here. I mean, things are fine here. You know what? As you get off the dock, I am going to have a security checkpoint. But yeah, if you ever have more questions about how I tend to do things, what the settings I have usually are, or just how crazy I am in general, just check out my other Tropico videos, or even my other videos in general. Actually, let's, this is going to be broken down. Okay, so I have all the DLCs for Tropico 5 at the moment, and because I pre-ordered the new game, I will have all of them for that game. I don't know, I feel like people need a more basic apartment, so let's have one of these, too, right by the embassy. No, that's a bad idea. Let's have it right next to the military base. Keep an eye on the people. Sounds bad, it probably is. Alright, let's also not be terrible and have a large park right here for all the kids. Right, I love children on the island. Now, in the new game, if I could spoil a bit more, is that as long as everyone else is happy, they're totally fine with you having little Timmy work in the mines. Not my idea, but that's just one of the new things you can do. You can do this in this game too, but I kind of hate exploiting the children this way, right? I know it sounds like I'm usually a terrible guy here, and I don't start out that way. It's when they start rebelling and just being ungrateful all the time here, regardless of... Okay, I'm going to put down literally every kind of job there is, and they won't work it after a while. I honestly couldn't tell you why the AI just decides it's a good idea to not be a farmer, to let everyone else starve to death, but yeah, they're totally okay with that. They're totally okay with allowing everyone else to starve while they're on strike. Because real politics here, I'm sure everyone would not be upset with that at all. Alright, security checkpoint. Now, what these little things can do in the new game, once you do the research, and in this one, is they can have lovely little things called toll taxes, where you can just make a ridiculous pile of money from people. Because the AI is too dumb. to recognize that taxes anyways. Let's have more mechanized infantry. I don't know, these guys look amazing. Be honest. Yeah, so I literally had like 47 farms, and like it was like, I want to say it was like 20 grocery stores, like 30 supermarkets, all that stuff that you're telling me right now, and they still starved to death, even though the grocery store was literally a block away. Now, you tell me how I'm supposed to keep them from starving when that happens. My last video, my last one I just did, I literally put a grocery center like pretty much near every block, so they literally had no excuse. You know what happened? They still starved anyways because they refused to work on the farm, saying for some reason it can't produce. Have you tried? Let's have some pineapple farms, plantations. You know what? I'm going to throw down a rum distillery too. Why not? Yeah, what you're saying, I have thought about it. Just like, maybe if I place down more grocery centers, I will win. Maybe if I'm a bit more responsible and have more grocery places, more plantations, more ranches, more teamsters going everywhere to transport the food, they won't be dying and starving to death. No, they totally will. And I still have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I've literally had like a farming island one time. I see what you did there with your name. Sigmund Freud. Right, Sigmund Freud. But, I had a ton of teamsters. That's all I have at times, is teamsters everywhere on the island. So I have more cow farms. That's a teamster place right there. I don't need to cheat 86. You know what? That's pretty good. Let's have administrator too for this teamster's place. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still amazed that that managed to happen to me. You know, you would think that, you know, all the food I had, they'd want to work all the time. I even had all the pollution down from everything on the island. Did that matter? No. I get so frustrated because I'm just like, the houses are great. I'm building everyone great houses. I'm even giving them all this stuff right now. You can see I'm putting down nightclubs. I'm putting down bars everywhere. I'm putting down houses, police, churches, hospitals, medics, you know, all this stuff. Do they care? No. I'm putting down even a buttload of liberty. Newspapers, things like that. Do they care? No. They'd rather blame me for starving to death, even though the Teamsters office is literally transporting food all the time. The thing is that I am exporting a lot of the food, but I have so much abundance of food that there is literally no reason at all, usually, for them to be starving to death. Is there? Yeah, of course, because it's Tropico. You have to be a great leader by having all these mini crises. I think the game developers engineer these little scenarios in, and even when things appear to be perfectly well, they'll have the farm say, oh, we can't work for some reason, or we can't reach the grocery centers in time, so we're dying. And I'm just like, game developers, okay, why? No, just make it more challenging, to make it more like real-life politics. Everything has to go wrong at some point. Everything has to go straight to hell at some point, I guess, on my islands. You know what? I hate the game developers. In the new one, at least they fixed that to where they're not so stupid, I guess is the term I'm looking for. The people here. My God, the people are so stupid. I've had a ton of fish farms, too. Fish farms just everywhere off the shore. And they still manage to starve themselves to death. And like you, I have no idea why. no idea what I did wrong. Oh, it's 1993 here on the island. Famous here that everyone will soon start deciding that I suck for some reason. If I sound annoyed, it's not at you. I'm glad you're here in my broadcast this long. But yeah, like, sometimes I just wonder if the game developers have to engineer this stuff to where everyone hates you. No matter what you do, they just hate you. And I hate that about it. You know, like I tell everyone, you know, real talk here, it's one thing if I'm just arresting everyone and stealing all their money, like I did my last round I did. Now I understand why they rose up against me, okay? That's a legitimate, you know, reason to rise up against me. But when you're too stupid to work at a farm, even though I'm making you a well-off farmer, to where you're rich all the time, why are you unhappy with me when you're too dumb enough to take advantage of the opportunities I am giving you as El Presidente? That's just the thought I want my viewers to have is, okay, you own the island anyways, right? You're the one who's building up anything, so if you steal their money a little bit, imprison them a little bit, hey, you're the ruler, right? It's your island. You don't have to be nice to her. Nowhere in the game does it say you have to be nice to them. Especially after a while when they're like, we can't get food, well, we don't have enough health care. Are you working the hospitals? I checked them. No. After a while they stop working them. Why? I have no idea. It's so annoying. Sorry. I'll probably play this for about, I want to say, till the 50-minute mark. Yeah, it's getting a bit late here on the island. If you enjoy this, just leave a comment below when it's uploaded, or, you know, check out my other Tropico videos, leave a like, maybe subscribe. I don't know, it's up to you. I don't force my viewers. I may talk smack sometimes, be like, if you don't unsubscribe, Boba Fett will hunt you down because I am Palpatine, and yeah. But, you know, I don't mean any of it. You don't have to subscribe to me. I don't expect that. I'm just here to have fun. If you choose to subscribe, I will, of course, give you, a shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you to all of you for being here and dealing with your crazy dictator here. I don't know. Let's have a cruise ship, too. Sure, why not? Have a cruise ship. Who wouldn't want to come to a wonderful, island with Frosties and Wendy's burgers, right? Who wouldn't want to? Well, McDonald's Island did pretty well, to be honest. I had like 20 McDonald's restaurants everywhere, though. I think that was a bit excessive. Just a bit. I have another fast food place, downtown. I don't know why. It just seems like something that would be happening. I do love these. They are, like, cool looking. Alright, let's have a restaurant right next to it. Let's say it's the new Wendy's brand, right? The luxury Wendy's food place. Now, if you can hear those little sirens and don't know what they are, those are my police blimps. Yeah, that's right, police blimps. And you can actually move them in this game and the new one. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how you're doing things better than me. Like I said, I usually make everyone wealthy on my island. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's just too many rich, well, bastards and not enough poor ones. Like, I mean, yeah, rich, poor smucks on the island. Useful citizens. I honestly couldn't tell you what I'm doing wrong. Let's put another bar like right here next to the construction place, Teamsters, so that they have a little bit more happiness. I'm going to tear down their shack, of course, because I'm a terrible guy apparently by doing this. I have everyone tell me you shouldn't be tearing down their shacks. Hello, it's in downtown. I'm going to tear down your bloody shack. Oh, there's a fire. Right, I could care less. DarthSidious, you should care. Yeah, I do, to a point. It's... all my police are upgraded to deal with that, so if they're not doing it in time, well, I'm sorry, your house just burned down. I seem like a terrible guy. Like, last game I managed to steal, like, in the end, it's like 161,000 of their own money. Yeah, that seems fair. You know, fair thing to do to my people. Oh, really? Okay, so... Hey. Security checkpoints in the new game and in this one. They make you ridiculous amount of money. You can basically have it to where you basically have infinite money with these. Banks too, you can have all the money go to your... yeah, I won't spoil more of the new game if you want. But yeah, I'm going to have a couple of these actually function without stealing everyone's money and do, you know, the job they're supposed to. Which reminds me, I gotta check to make sure there's no spies on the island. You gotta watch out for that when you have a spy academy and stuff like that. In fact, I'm going to pause the game and just check. Yeah, I could just randomly check everyone who's on my island. It'd be... Oh, there's been 51 deaths already, apparently. I have no idea. Loyal spy. Okay, so far there's no rebels, there's no foreign spies. Okay, just checking. Sometimes there are. Gotta watch out for that. Let's have a nuke I'm sure that'll be fine. I know. That's another problem I have. I'm actually inviting some foreigners to fulfill some of the jobs at the moment. And I'm going to build them nice houses too. Like, I get ahead of myself with building. I just want to make sure everything's, I guess, ready for them to when I do have the population to support it, if that makes sense. I guess it doesn't. One thing I could be doing better is not to build so quickly. Does that have a hang gliding glove? I don't know, that just seems awesome. Hang gliding, sure, why not? Never done it, but it seems awesome, so yeah, we'll do that. Alright, I'll stop building jobs for a while. I think that is actually a good point. Thank you for raising that. I didn't even notice. Let's have a nightclub too, because why not? Oh yeah, everyone's working the uranium mine. That's what she said, out of your uranium. Yeah, I get those jokes all the time. It's... Let's have someone convince people to vote for me working here. I'm sure that's fine. In about 7 minutes, I'll call this good. Hopefully I'm an exciting enough YouTuber. I get the complaints sometimes that I'm so boring. DarthSidious, you need to be more relatable to your viewers, blah, blah, blah. I don't like faking my excitement. I am pretty excited right now, if you can't tell, but, I just hate faking it for my viewers. You know, it's gotta be real. Let's also provide these, crappy... Yeah, they do. That's another thing. You can make a ton of money that way, and people are just like, you're crazy for putting in these things. I'm just like, no, I'm not. Hang gliders, hotels, tourist attractions, those bring in money in this game. The new one and this one. They bring in a lot of money. A lot of it. I'm building up the power now with a bunch of wind farms. Now, people don't exactly like them because they're noisy, and I guess that makes sense, but I don't care. I want to make our island as, well, it's not really eco-friendly because it has nuclear power plants, but I want it to be like off the coal power. You know, I want it to be like totally a nice place to live. Will they care? No, but in the meantime, you know, everyone will at least have access to basic needs. Alright, let's have one of those. And Filthy Rich work there because it's a beach villa. I mean, why wouldn't I? Alright, yeah. But tourist attractions, they always bring in a lot of money in this game. Always. Gold mines, those are great too. Gold mines, rum, they will make you a ton of money every time. No one wants to work in the stadium, so I'll just slowly invite a bunch of foreigners and close the rest of the positions. I think I need a few more hotels, actually. Well, not hotels. Let's see, what do I need? Where are my people lacking the most? Probably a bit more plantations. We need a few more of those. I think a tobacco one would be a good idea, actually, now that I think about it. This land is, let's see, is it pretty fertile? It's a bit more fertile over here, actually. Not going to be the biggest tobacco plantation, but now they have it. I'm also going to build, I know there's not the people here, don't worry, I am keeping track of that. I'm going to build some country homes, some basic country homes. You know, instead of all these apartments, just apartments all the time, let's have some country homes. Like, it's going to ruin the effectiveness of the field a bit with, you know, being right up against it, but I think it'll just make sense to have a country home right next to a farm. And it fits in, because they're farming here, and then they'll be working here. Let's have a Teamster office too, you can never have enough of those. I'm also going to put down a parking garage too, next to it. I'll call this good about 4 minutes. Well, 3 minutes now. I'm glad you've been here. It's always nice seeing new people here. If you want to subscribe, you can, if you haven't already. Not going to make you, but you can. Alright. Let's see. Military. How's that? Okay. Let's have a first barracks. I don't know. Provide some jobs. Okay. Now I'm going to check my LMAC again. Okay. Homeless family are 15. Okay. I know how I can fix that. Let's build a tenement building. I know, I said I wouldn't build a bunch of these, but they're for the poor people. Yeah, they are. Geothermal is better, I will agree with you there. Even coal power, it's not the most effective, but... you know, it is better than nothing. You know, that's my philosophy in life. Yeah, they are expensive. The modern ones are even more expensive to maintain, like for housing. For power, yeah, geothermal is usually the way I prefer to go. Especially if you're on an island with an active volcano. If you have one of those islands, they are the best place for there. Yeah, okay. That should help the power for a bit. I hope this isn't too boring, just explaining how I prefer to handle things, I guess. I'm not really the most aggressive person to be running an island. In fact, I'm usually pretty relaxed. Except in instances like this, where like, okay. No one's working there, which is understandable, but the rum distillery isn't working. My guess is that the Teamsters, for whatever reason, aren't transporting the sugar there. To which I say, if you can't transport it there, here's a sugar plantation right across the street. Not the best policy in a normal game. Granted, this is sandbox mode, so please don't try to copy everything I'm doing. It'd probably tank your economy like crazy. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Now let's also have a couple homes. Let's not get too crazy again. Just a couple of them for now, right here. Now, another thing that bugs me in this game is, okay, I may go a little bit over the 50-minute thing, maybe 52 minutes, is, okay, you can never have a straight road in this game, like, ever. It's like we're all drunk on vodka or something when we, like, design the roads. And it's so annoying. It is. Why can't our workers design a straight path? I couldn't tell you. Like, okay. Yeah, okay, that should help too with power. Nuclear power plant? Yeah, sure, I'm sure that'll be fine. Right. Let's see. I could have an Inquisition here and make those jokes. Go to the Inquisition if you don't worship Wendys. Yeah. I'm not going to do that, though. Let's see. Now, in the new game, you can do something interesting, which can make you loads of money. If you want me to spoil that real quick. Is, well, you could place down a space program, right? Build it and send hello. Sorry if I don't speak Japanese or read it well, but konnichiwa. Hello there. You know, I do my best. Please don't expect me to pronounce. Callisto is an easy one. That's an easy one. If you have a Japanese or foreign name, I will do my best. I'm a dumb American after all. So, you know, don't be surprised if I screw things up like all Americans tend to do. Ooh, burn. Let's see. Let's have an oyster farm, I feel like. Yeah. That'll help when I have my gold place up and running. Produce jewelry. Jewelry factories, let me tell you, they make you lots of money. Hey, hello. Nothing much. Just being an awful person. Kind of playing Tropico. No, this game is very relaxing, I'll admit that. It's very relaxing at times. The music is very vacation-like. You know, it's like you're on a tropical cruise, but you just can never leave. It's nice seeing new viewers here. Agree with me or not, I don't expect people to, but if you want to subscribe, you can. I'm not going to force everyone to be like, hey, if you subscribe, I'll give you this. Okay, I'm broke and I'm not in it for the money. Okay? Straight up with my viewers. Alright. I am kind of curious though. Have I... $20,000 I've stolen from my own people. Yes! I mean, they're just part of the boss's salary from being a good Wendys person. Right, no one wants to work the fast food place. Unacceptable. I'm just gonna have foreigners do it. But DarthSidious's, you shouldn't be doing it. And I know what I'm doing. Not really. I'm just trying to provoke them. I have a military and I kind of want to use it. Because I have this giant laser right here that can just disintegrate them. Deep fried rebel style. Oh yeah, there's my drones going out to eliminate the crime lords. There they go. There's my drones. Oh yeah, I'm getting Tropico 6. In fact, I'm able to get my copy is June 25th, this month. So if you haven't already, go to your local GameStop, pre-order the game, and they'll call you up and you should have a copy by June 25th. That's when it's coming out. Let's have more police. Crime safety is important here when you're working for the burger industry. Gotta make sure our burgers are well regulated, I can't speak, and our workers are happy, right. Let's have more grocery, I don't know, right here. Yeah. Right next to wind farm, I'm sure the wind turbine cutting off the roof won't be an environmental problem. I'm sure that'll be fine. Why Amazon say August? That depends. I think the American dates might be different. You might want to... See, originally, Tropico 6 was going to come out last year. It's already out for the PC. If you have a PC, you know, you can also get it off the Steam Workshop. If that helps. As for saying August, I couldn't tell you, but last time I checked with GameStop, they said I'd be getting my pre-order copy June 25th. If you don't have a local GameStop or a video game store, my only other advice would be if you can't find a physical copy of the game where you're at, maybe look off of the PlayStation Store. And yeah, okay, let's check our people just to see are there any... Yeah, no problem. Hopefully that helps. I try to help my viewers here, you know. Things that I know may not be relevant where you're at. But so far as I know, that's the release date for here. Let's have a smaller church, I feel like. Alright, I've gone over the limit of what I've agreed. I know, we could just spend hours watching this game, and maybe one of these days I'll actually get a buddy of mine to help me do a multiplayer campaign again, and hopefully we don't go to war right off the bat like we did. That was hilarious. Yeah, you know, I think this is a good startup for my island. It's actually a pretty big place. We have 221 people. Admittedly, more jobs than can be supported right now with the population. But that will change. I have all the hospitals set to where more people will just be being born at a given time. But if you enjoy, just, hit that like button, subscribe, leave comments below, tell me how I could be better or more awful. Because I enjoy breaking games too, so if you have an idea.
Giant Tropico.
I thought I already did that, but okay. Yeah, that's already gone.
Presidente. The nationalist.
$8,000. Alright, I'm gonna call this good, everyone. I hope that answers all of your questions. I will probably be playing more of this series of Food Wars, the Wendys Dynasty, and I want to say a day. I'm probably going to... So tomorrow, look forward to more of it tomorrow, and probably some more Soul Calibur 6 too, because that's also an amazing game. Anyways, as always, unlimited power, this is your host, DarthSidious DGW, your crazy dictator here. Join the Empire. It is your destiny.